Hi, my name is Emily Fitch. I'm from Blacksburg, Virginia. I am pursuing a degree in accounting with a minor in government contracting.
Hello, fellow University 100 students. My name is Rami Al-Kafaji, and I'm from Altoona, Pennsylvania. I'm on track for a degree in biology, and I have high aspirations of going to medical school. So what I've learned so far in this class is how to study, healthy eating habits, and how to keep my finances in check.
Okay. What I learned in class was how to eat healthy, how to use on-campus resources, and how to get involved at Mason.
So before I came down here to Mason, I didn't really have a clear plan on how we were to study. I kind of just got through high school doing my own thing. But now that I came down here and academics are a little tougher, I've realized I have to formulate a plot. So what I've learned from this class, learning from all of you people and your study habits, I've actually taken some of that and I've implemented it to my own study habits. So for example, now I'm using a lot of flashcards in my foreign language classes, and I'm going over stuff before the exam, like way prior to, and I keep practicing different techniques. Eventually, I've been getting better grades since I've come here from the beginning of the semester till now, and I'm going to keep implementing the things that I've learned.
After meeting with the campus dietitian, I learned how to eat healthy, allowing my body to be properly fueled for each day. I also learned a portion technique using my hands instead of guessing my portion size, because as a runner, it's important for me to understand what my body needs in order to stay healthy. This knowledge will help me create a unique individual plan for eating, including more effective snacks from practice and while working, because that's been something I've been struggling
Down
with.
here, I really didn't think about eating in general. I don't know, that just didn't cross my mind. So when I came down here, I was figuring like, oh gosh, I gotta run from practice to class, class to practice, lifts, everything like that. So I didn't really have a lot of time to eat. But now as the semester has progressed, I figured out what I can eat, when I can eat, what is like gonna give me energy, like for example, bananas and bagels with peanut butter is like my go-to snack whenever I'm running to practice. So as the semester has progressed, I've learned what I can do and what I should do to maintain healthy eating habits.
As a Mason student, it was important for me to know where to go on campus when I needed something. Career Services has been a major help to me in figuring out my career goals, as well as being able to guide me into the appropriate classes to take and for my major. And then they helped me understand different ways that I can get to my career goal.
So one thing that we did that I thought was very interesting was learning styles. And I found at the beginning of the semester, I kind of decided, especially in my calculus class, I'm going to sit kind of towards the back of the classroom. And I realized after we were done with our activity about the different learning styles that I'm kind of a mix between auditory and visual, but more on the auditory side. So I've been trying to implement this into my classroom situations where I start to sit closer to the front so I can see what's going on the board and be engaged with the professor more. And I found a lot of success with that, where I'm using my strengths to my benefit.
Even though we're all student athletes, it's still important for us to get involved outside of our sport. Since coming to college, I found it a lot harder to join activities outside of running, because in high school I got used to joining clubs because we had built-in club days, so it made it a lot easier for me to go to meetings in all of the different clubs.
So I have really high aspirations here at Mason, and I feel like we have a lot of things available to us. So one thing that I really want to do is I want to do a study abroad program, and I want to do refugee work in Jordan. And specifically, this refugee work this summer actually will help Syrian refugees. It'll be awesome on my resume no matter what I go into, whether that be public policy, whether that be medicine, business, anything. Any study abroad thing I feel like adds to somebody's resume. And also, I feel like I'd be doing a very good thing for not just people in Jordan or Syrian refugees, but really for just humanity in general. And that's a rewarding experience, and I want to be a part of that.
One of my plans for my college experience is joining business clubs like Beta Alpha Psi and Beta Gamma Sigma, which allow me to learn more about leadership skills that are needed for my specific major, Beta Gamma Sigma is an international business honor society for business programs, and being a member would give me a leg up in the competition for potential jobs, as well as the ability to gain a higher entry level rating in government.
So another thing that I want to get involved in here at Mason is I want to get an internship on Capitol Hill. And you might be thinking, how is that going to help me in medicine? But what I plan to do after medicine is I want to get involved in politics, in creating justice in our world, specifically in the medical field.
My second goal for college is getting an internship in DC at a firm to help me understand how business functions and to gain feedback on my resume and experience.
So I've set my standards pretty high for what I want to achieve in my life. So I really want to get involved in the medical field and become specifically a gastroenterologist. So that deals with the gastrointestinal tract. I find it very interesting. Some people think it's weird, but I like it a lot. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I'm also looking at doing politics.
Okay. My future career goals are to, 1, become a certified public accountant, 2, to obtain my graduate certification in forensic accounting, and to land a job in the federal government.
Roy. Society, Beta Alpha, and we need your guys' help. PSI is the last Greek letter. We're debating if it's Psi or Psi. I'm for Psi, so I don't know. You guys let me know. We'll take a poll. That'd be sick if we put a poll in it, but...